Good morning, class. Today is Monday, September 21st, 2020. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Are you pumped and ready for the iReady diagnostic test this week? Oh, we're going to change those shakes into some nods soon here. I shared videos and instructions through Class Dojo. Love Miss Granato. So I shared a lot of those instructions over the weekend, and I tried to send a message to your parents saying, please, please watch the videos, and if possible, please, please watch the videos with your students. So hopefully they did that over the weekend. If they did not, that is okay. Before you take the test today, I will be here with you, and I will be here to give you reminders and words of encouragement, okay? It will be okay. Let's stop shaking those heads because we have better brains than that, don't we? We've got growth mindsets. Our brains are going to get stronger. It will be okay. All right. So take a look at your schedule today. 8:30 we started. We're having morning meeting. I will take attendance at about 9 o'clock. Probably get you guys to check your mics because it is the beginning of the week. So make sure you clear your throats. I want to hear your voices or see your reactions, but I do want to hear your voices. Marbella. And then you will have specials today at a different time. Because you are taking the test today during specials, we did not want you to miss specials. So you will have specials at 9:15, which will be after attendance, okay? And then I will get you pumped for the iReady. And then at 10 o'clock, that's when I will turn off the Zoom and you will do the iReady test on your own at home, okay? I will still be on Class Dojo if your parents need me. I will still be on Go Guardian, so some of you, I can see your screens, and I might be able to send a message to you and chat with you directly, okay? After your iReady exam, you just go straight to lunch, hands down. Let me tell you everything before you ask questions, okay? After your iReady test, you go straight to lunch. You do not come back to me until 12 o'clock. Like normal, you will come back to me on Zoom at 12 o'clock so we can have math, reading, and writing. Okay? That is your full day. So right now, don't worry about the iReady test. Don't ask me questions about the iReady test. We will talk about it after specials. Got it? Give me a thumbs up if you heard all that. That is your day. All right, my friends without cameras, make sure you give me a thumbs up with a reaction so I at least know you are there and actively participating. All right, awesome. Great, great, great. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna breeze through your morning meeting here. I skipped a dojo video because I wanna talk to you about how it's gonna change. Oh, is it an emergency, Sophia?
I poked my eye.
Oh my goodness. All right, friends. So last week I told you that Class Dojo was going to change, but only a teeny weeny bit. Okay, so I wanted to show you that on my end, you're going to have two classrooms that you are going to be in. Okay, this first one right here with the computer icon, it says Granato second, and then you see the koala dollar symbols. Yeah, you see the money? Guess what? You're going to start being able to count how many koala dollars you have, okay? Right now it says 0 because I have to add it back in and put your koala dollars, okay? This is going to be the one that's the same for everyone in Whitehead, okay? If you have brothers and sisters, their koala dollars are also on their Class Dojo. This is your behavior tracking. And then our one over here with the little chat bubbles, this one just says Granato Dojo points, okay? This is just the one where you can trade in at the end of the week for your rewards and coupons and stuff. The Koala Dollars one is where you wait for Koala Mart. Okay, so this is the one that you're normally seeing. Okay, this is the one where you have the cute little koalas. You have a student account, your parents have an account, they talk to me, you see the class story, and this time I'm going to reward you dollars at the end of the day. Okay, so over here in the positive points, let's see what you can earn dollars for. So just a reminder, your online behavior. Okay, all day. At the end of the day, if your online behavior was quality behavior, you get $1. The hand, if you are actively participating, with your cameras on, asking questions, answering questions, talking to me when I ask you something, using the reactions when I ask you for something, using your hand signals with your friends, then you will earn a second koala dollar for participation at the end of the day. If you're not doing enough of that, you may not earn your koala dollar. Okay? And then your third koala dollar is your work completion. That's where that light bulb is. So if I tell you to go to Google Classroom during class and do something, if you do it, there's your work completion. If I tell you to do something at the end of the day and turn it in before you go to bed, that's part of your third koala dollar as well. Okay? But then you see the thumbs up? That's a bonus dollar. If you're doing everything with such great attitudes, just constantly doing your best, being kind to others, just being a quality student, going above and beyond, and I never have to remind you about anything, you can earn yourself a fourth koala dollar at the end of the day. All right, so just know you do have those bonus dollars. All right. Also, do you see what I put in the box? You see the clocks? That's for me to tell your parents if you logged into Zoom in the morning. Okay. That has nothing to do with your koala dollars. That's just me talking to your parents. Okay. In the morning and in the afternoon. Down here for negative points, do you guys see the bells? Yeah, you see the bells? Okay, these bells mean you're doing some things that were not quality behavior. But look, they're worth 0. I will not take your koala dollars. I never want to take koala dollars from students. You worked hard for that money and you earned it. Okay, so, but I will communicate with your parents if there are some things that we need to fix. For example, the first one, if your camera is not on when I need it to be on, I will make a note of that and send it to your parents. If you're being disrespectful in any way, if you're using annotations or interrupting people during their Zoom meeting, that's being disrespectful. Um, then if you're also not being kind to anyone, if you're being negative, things like that, you'll have a reminder about that. And then if you're talking out of term, if you're being that interrupting chicken or interrupting me or any of your friends, I will also put a note on there and your parents can see that too. Okay? And then if for some reason, this is just for me and your parents, if you are missing from the Zoom meetings, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon, I will make a note of that too. And so that way we can figure out what's going on. If it's a technical issue, that's not your problem. But if it's a choice that you're making, or if you're falling asleep at your cameras, we got to get that fixed. Okay? All right. Any questions about your koala dollars so far? Okay, you ready? Here's what's different. In the other classroom that I made, this is just for you, you guys get dojo monsters. Okay, so that each of you has a dojo monster, and this is where no parent can see this unless we have an issue. You don't have a student account, so you can't access this at home. This is just for when you're in class with me. There's no class story. I'm going to reward these dojo points all throughout the day. So this is where you're going to hear the bing, 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 bing. You want to hear those noises because that means someone's getting points. All right. So that's where I'm going to give them to you throughout the whole day. And then on Fun Friday, that's when you go back through my menu like you did and you pick the prizes that you want. Okay. All right. So if you notice, there's a lot more ways you can earn points with me in class. I'm going to start from the very top. Follow my mouse. If you have a small screen, get closer. Not too close, just close. All right. The first one, if you have awesome attitudes. If your camera is on and off at appropriate times, notice that's worth 2 points. If you're chatting appropriately. If you complete your synchronous work, that means work with me. If you have excellent effort and you never give up, look, I made that worth 3 dojo points, by the way. Good online behavior, kind of like your koala dollar. Growth mindset. So if you're using some of those words to help motivate yourself, like, you know what, I can't do this yet, Miss Granato, but I'm going to keep trying. Or if you're telling me, oh, I'm going to try again. Or, how can I get out of this dip? I'm going to try a new way. Then you're going to get extra points. Quality actions or quality kids, that'll be 5 points. Excuse me. If you're muting and unmuting appropriately, that's a point. On task and following directions. If you're on time, which right now you guys are on time, so you already get 2 points. You're on task writing. Last week, some parents were telling me, can you make sure my student is writing when we're supposed to be writing on the computer? Focus. You know who you are. So I made sure to give you points for that too if you're writing when we're supposed to be writing. If you're participating and sharing your ideas in the class, that's a point. If you turn in your work asynchronous, I'm making this 3 points. Miss Granato, why is this 3 points? Because this is really something that students have to work towards during virtual learning. Because this is not for me to keep reminding you. Asynchronous means you're doing it by yourself and you're not on Zoom. Okay, so that's going to be extra quality behavior for you to be turning that in. And then, of course, if you're using hand signals. Okay, and then you can't see all of them, but right here, do you see these red points? Yeah, you see the red points? Guess what? In class, there are consequences if you choose not to follow the rules and follow the expectations. So with dojo points, I can take dojo points away. Okay, they're not the same as koala dollars. I can take points away. So the first one is just a warning. The first bell, if I just give you a warning, I'll make a note that I gave you a warning, but I won't take any points away. But if I give you 2 reminders or 2 warnings, that's a point. If I give you 3 or more reminders, you're going to start losing more points, okay? Then there's one with the head. If you're distracted and you're not focused, and if you're playing too much or something on the screen, I'll make a note of that. And you might hear a dong. So that means you know, uh-oh, I got to fix it, earn more points, okay? The magnifying glass is your missing assignments, okay? So it's only 1 point, so try not to miss anything, okay? And then you see the little sad face and it looks like a little amoeba or a cell. That tells me if you're having just a negative attitude and you're not participating and you're being a bomber and you're bringing us down, we're definitely going to take a point from that. If you're not using your camera during learning time, I will take a point for that. If you are talking and unmuting that when it's not your turn, I'll take a point. And then if you're just making a different unhealthy or not good quality choice, we will take a point from that too. Okay? All right. That was a lot of information. This was new. I will pause and answer your questions. Asa. All right. Again, you'll be taking the reading one. You will have a 50-minute timer. If you don't have an adult with you to set a timer for you, I will do my best. If you are on Go Guardian with me, I will set reminders and put it in a chat or maybe pop something up on your screen that tells you what time it is. And so after 50 minutes, that's your cutoff. Don't keep going. That is a long time to be testing, and I don't want you to take all day doing it, okay? So just whatever, at that 50-minute timer, you just stop wherever it is you are, exit iReading, and then go to lunch, okay? Exit iReading, the iReady after 50 minutes and go to lunch. And then tomorrow you'll just pick up wherever you left off, okay? It will save. Oh dear, I lost someone. All right. Okay, hopefully they remember what I said on Friday. So just as a reminder, you're doing this independently. It is okay to have some really hard questions, because if you have really hard questions and you do your best on it, if you get it wrong, it is okay. They will give you other questions that may be a little easier, and then they'll give you questions that will be just right, okay? So you will feel frustrated. And so when you feel frustrated, tell yourself it's okay and just breathe, just take a guess and move on. Do not get help or hints from your parents, adults, siblings, or your pets, okay? So use your own brain. All right. And then again, at the end of the week, we will have a little celebration if you've completed the whole thing. All right. Questions right now before I let you go. Vivian, not Vivian, RGB. Sorry.
When you told us how to get it, I was in the bathroom, so I don't know how
No
to get
problem.
it.
All right. So step 1. This is also a picture that I'm going to take. Is everyone here? Let me look at Go Guardian. I really hope you are all focused and listening to me. All right, Ashanti, are you here? All right, I'm going to close this fact monster for you so you can open it later. All right, so in Clever, all right. Oh, that's interesting where you are, Brylan. So when you go in there, I'll help you with that in just a minute. Okay, so I will be on Class Dojo for anyone that needs me with your help, and then on let's see, Sophia, Angel, Ashanti, Brylan, Brianna, Gianluca, Mariah, RGB, Ulysses, Raziel, Moises, and Yair, I can see your computer screens. So I can help you from your computer, okay? The rest of you, I will be on the phone ready to help your adults or parents. and I will be on Class Dojo. So on my screen, this is a picture that I'm going to send in just a few minutes. It's going to tell you step 1, go to Clever. Step 2, log in with your QR code. Don't click sign in with Google. Some of you don't have laptops to do that. So just do the Clever. Then you're going to find the iReady box. It looks like a cube with red, green, and blue on it. As soon as you click on that, step 4, it's going to say choose a subject. Make sure it's your name at the top of the iReady screen, and then it'll have little coins and stuff, okay? And you are selecting reading today. Reading, okay? Not math, reading. All right. And again, it's going to look like a video game, guys. So don't stress. It's going to be fun. It's cute. It's got some great characters. They're going to read the directions out loud to you. And there will be some buttons and things that you can click. They will teach you every step of the way what you need to do, okay? So just be patient and just try your best. All right, yes, Emily?
I can't see your screen.
All right, let me stop. All right, let me also